Picture this. It's 1984, and a bodybuilder turned actor is offered a hero role in a gritty sci-fi film. But Arnold Schwarzenegger had a different vision. He wanted to play the villain, a relentless killing machine. Against all advice, he took the gamble, and it changed Hollywood forever. How did a low-budget movie called The Terminator turn Schwarzenegger into a legend? Today, we're diving into 10 secrets from a film production, sourced from exclusive behind-the-scenes insights that reveal the drama, risks, and genius behind his iconic performance. Stick around. The most shocking revelation will blow you away. The journey to create the Terminator was fraught with challenges that tested Schwarzenegger's resolve and creativity. These secrets, drawn from the document The Terminator, secrets that made Schwarzenegger a legend, highlight the escalating hurdles he faced to bring the iconic cyborg to life. Secret 1. Switching roles. According to production notes, James Cameron initially envisioned Schwarzenegger as Kyle Reese, the human hero fighting a dystopian future. But during a pivotal lunch meeting, Schwarzenegger passionately argued for the role of the Terminator. He described how the villain should move, cold, precise, and menacing, convincing Cameron he was perfect for the part. His agent warned that playing a silent killer with only 17 lines could harm his leading man image, but Schwarzenegger saw the potential to create something unforgettable. To prepare, he studied lizards, snakes, and mechanical toys to mimic their calculated movements, laying the foundation for a character that would redefine his career. This bold choice was a high-stakes gamble, setting the stage for the challenges ahead. Secret 2. Gunplay precision. The document details how Schwarzenegger transformed himself into a believable killing machine through rigorous firearms training. He worked with armorer Theo Reed to master disassembling, reloading, and firing weapons without looking, even taping his fingers together to create mechanical grip. Hours of mirror practice ensured his movements were cold and programmed. In the iconic police station massacre scene, his unflinching posture during gunfire terrified extras, adding to character's chilling presence. This obsessive attention to detail was crucial, as any hint of human hesitation could have broken the illusion of a relentless cyborg. The evidence points to a level of dedication that went beyond typical acting, but it came with its own set of challenges. Secret 3. Sunglasses. A happy accident. The Terminator's iconic wraparound sunglasses were a serendipitous addition to the character's look, born out of practical necessity. In The Terminator, Schwarzenegger's character, a cybernetic assassin, has a red LED eye that signifies his robotic nature. To depict this, the production team used prosthetic eye makeup, but under the bright lights of the set, the makeup reportedly appeared unconvincing and unnatural. To address this issue, the filmmakers decided to have Schwarzenegger wear sunglasses to conceal the prosthetic eye, a decision that proved to be a stroke of genius. The sunglasses chosen were Gargoyle's ANSI Classics, a style of wraparound sunglasses popular in the 1980s for their durability and sporty design. These sunglasses not only had the makeup flaws, but also added a futuristic and menacing edge to the Terminator's appearance. The wraparound design, with its dark, reflective lenses, obscured the character's eyes, making it impossible to read his emotions and reinforce his portrayal as a cold, mechanical killer. Schwarzenegger embraced the addition, recognizing its potential to enhance the character's mystique. Cultural and cinematic impact. The sunglasses quickly became one of the most recognizable elements of the Terminator's character. As noted in a 2019 USA Today article, Schwarzenegger's act of putting on the gargoyles sunglasses an hour into the film was a powerful moment that transformed him into the faceless killer. Director Tim Miller, who worked on Terminator, Dark Fate, 2019, emphasized the psychological impact of the sunglasses, noting that they create a monkey brain response where the inability to see the character's eyes heightens a sense of unease and unpredictability. The sunglasses' impact extended beyond the film's narrative. They became a cultural phenomenon, symbolizing the Terminator's stoic, cool, and relentless determination. The Gargoyle's ANSI Classics inspired a wave of merchandise, from replica sunglasses to posters, and influenced fashion trends in the 1980s and beyond. In subsequent Terminator films, the sunglasses continue to play a significant role, though different styles were used. Secret 4. Minimal dialogue delivery. With only 17 lines, Schwarzenegger faced the daunting task of making every word count. The document reveals a heated debate over the famous line, "I'll be back." Schwarzenegger pushed for "I will be back" to sound more robotic, believing it suited the character's programmed nature. Cameron, however, insisted on contraction for its punchy, memorable quality. Schwarzenegger worked with dialect coaches to flatten his Austrian accent and strip emotion from his delivery, practicing lines hundreds of times to achieve a monotone, machine-like tone. The result was a deadpan threat that resonated worldwide, but perfecting this delivery required overcoming his natural charisma and acting instincts. This pattern suggests that even small creative decisions carried immense weight. Secret 5. Burn scene commitment. To capture the Terminator's invincibility, Schwarzenegger took real risks. The document describes a scene where the Terminator's eyebrows burn off after a car explosion. Rather than using a stunt double, Schwarzenegger leaned into a controlled fireball, protected only by a gel, and nailed the shot in one take, despite singeing his real eyebrows. This commitment to old-school practical effects added terrifying authenticity to the scene, but it also highlighted the physical dangers he faced. The timing of this is significant because it shows how far he was willing to go to make the character believable, raising the stakes of his performance. Secret 6. Building buzz through bodybuilding fame. Arnold Schwarzenegger's promotional efforts for the Terminator were a testament to his business acumen and understanding of his audience. Before the film's release, Schwarzenegger was already a celebrated figure in the bodybuilding world, having won the Mr. Olympia title 7 times, and starred in Pumping Iron, 1977, a documentary that brought bodybuilding into the mainstream. His role in Conan the Barbarian, 1982, had also established him as an emerging action star. Recognizing the limited marketing budget of the Terminator, a modest $6.4 million production, Schwarzenegger took a hands-on approach to generate buzz. One of his primary strategies was leveraging his connections with fitness magazines, such as Muscle and Fitness and Flex, where he had long been a contributor and later served as executive editor. Schwarzenegger likely appeared on the covers of these magazines, posing in the Terminator's iconic leather jacket and sunglasses, blending his bodybuilding persona with the character's menacing aesthetic. These appearances were strategic, targeting young men and fitness enthusiasts who admired his physique and were likely to be drawn to an action-packed sci-fi film. For example, Muscle and Fitness has a history of featuring Schwarzenegger in connection with his Terminator roles, as seen in later issues promoting Terminator. Genesis, 2015, suggesting a similar approach to the original film. Schwarzenegger also reportedly visited gyms in character as the Terminator, a move that created a direct connection with his core audience. Gyms like Gold Gym in Venice, California, were hubs for bodybuilding culture, and Schwarzenegger's appearances there would have generated excitement among fans. These visits allowed him to interact with fitness enthusiasts, pose for photos, and spread word-of-mouth buzz about the film. The strategy was particularly effective because it was low cost and relied on Schwarzenegger's existing fame within the fitness community, which was eager to see their idol in a new cinematic role. Impact on the film's success. The effectiveness of Schwarzenegger's promotional efforts is evident in the Terminator's box office performance. Despite its modest budget and independent production status, the film grossed $78 million worldwide, a remarkable achievement for a film with limited studio backing. This success can be attributed in part to Schwarzenegger's ability to target a niche audience that was highly engaged and likely to spread the word. His grassroots campaign created a sense of anticipation that traditional marketing might not have achieved, given the budget constraints. Moreover, Schwarzenegger's promotional efforts helped establish the Terminator as a cultural icon. The character's image, complete with sunglasses, leather jacket, and stoic demeanor, became instantly recognizable, thanks in part to its exposure in fitness magazines and gym culture. This imagery was later parodied and referenced in countless works of popular culture, from TV shows to music videos, cementing the Terminator's place in cinematic history. Schwarzenegger's ability to blend his bodybuilding persona with the Terminator's character not only drove ticket sales, but also created a lasting legacy for the film. Broader implications. Schwarzenegger's promotional strategy for the Terminator highlights his business savvy and understanding of branding. By targeting a specific demographic, he maximized the film's reach within a limited budget, demonstrating that effective marketing doesn't always require massive financial resources. His approach also set a precedent for how actors can use their personal brand to promote films, a strategy that remains relevant in today's era of social media influencers and targeted advertising. Schwarzenegger's efforts underscore the power of authenticity and personal connection in building excitement for a project, a lesson that continues to resonate in the entertainment industry. Secret 7. Staying in character. Arnold Schwarzenegger's portrayal of the Terminator was enhanced by his use of method acting, a technique uncommon among action stars of the era. To fully embody the T-800's eerie stillness and mechanical precision, he immersed himself in the character's mindset, even off-camera. One notable incident involved Schwarzenegger entering a restaurant in full Terminator makeup, complete with metal eye, fake blood, and a bullet-riddled jacket, terrifying patrons while calmly ordering a steak. This bold move was not merely a stunt, but a deliberate effort to understand how the Terminator's presence affected others, helping Schwarzenegger refine the character's detached demeanor. Schwarzenegger's method acting extended to other aspects of his preparation. He practiced handling futuristic weapons blindfolded to convey the Terminator's expertise, a skill he claimed to have honed for hours daily. He also avoided interacting with co-stars Linda Hamilton and Michael Biehn offset to maintain the Terminator's isolation, as the character was meant to be a solitary killer with no emotional connections. Secret 8. The 3 a.m. grind. Arnold Schwarzenegger's physical preparation for the Terminator was as critical as his acting. To embody the lean, intimidating physique of the T-800, he maintained a grueling training schedule, often working out at 3 or 4 a.m. during the film's demanding night shoots. As a 7-time Mr. Olympia champion, Schwarzenegger was no stranger to intense training, but the role required a specific look, muscular yet lean, with visible veins to enhance the cyborg's mechanical menace. His workouts included high-volume weightlifting, focusing on compound movements like bench presses and squats, paired with cardio to maintain low body fat. As Schwarzenegger's training was tailored to ensure that the Terminator's leather jacket fit like a second skin, accentuating his physique. He trained at iconic gyms like Gold's Gym in Venice, California, often alongside bodybuilding legends like Franco Columbu and Dave Draper. His regimen was high frequency, targeting each muscle group multiple times per week, a method he had perfected during his competitive bodybuilding career. Dietary discipline. Complementing his workouts was a strict diet high in protein, up to 300 grams daily, and low in carbohydrates to achieve the lean look required for the role. Schwarzenegger followed a frequent feeding schedule, consuming 5 to 6 meals a day, including whole foods and protein shakes to meet his caloric needs, which could reach 5,000 calories daily during his bodybuilding peak. For the Terminator, he likely adjusted his diet to prioritize definition over bulk, ensuring that his veins were prominent, adding to the character's intimidating appearance. This dietary discipline was crucial during the film's night-heavy shooting schedule, which left little time for rest or recovery. Impact on the film. Schwarzenegger's physical preparation was integral to the Terminator's on-screen presence. The character's muscular build and precise movements conveyed a machine-like efficiency, making the T-800 both terrifying and believable as a cybernetic assassin. His physique also allowed for practical stunts, such as the motorcycle chase scenes, which added authenticity to the film's action sequences. The visible veins and tight-fitting leather jacket became iconic elements of the Terminator's look, contributing to the film's visual impact, legacy, and influence. Schwarzenegger's 3 a.m. grind mentality set a standard for action stars, demonstrating that physical preparation could elevate performance beyond acting. His routines, detailed in publications like Muscle and Fitness, inspired countless fitness enthusiasts and actors, including his body double Brett Azar, who trained to emulate Schwarzenegger's physique for later Terminator films. His commitment to fitness also became a cornerstone of his public image, influencing his roles in films like Predator and Total Recall, as well as his later career as a fitness advocate through initiatives like Arnold's Pump Club. Secret 9. Arnold Schwarzenegger's portrayal of the Terminator is renowned for its physicality, particularly in the film's thrilling motorcycle chase scenes. Remarkably, Schwarzenegger had no prior motorcycle experience before the Terminator, yet he delivered some of the film's most iconic moments by training with stunt riders to master complex maneuvers. His dedication performing his own stunts, despite insurance objections, added authenticity to the film and solidified his reputation as a committed action star. The motorcycle used in the Terminator was a 1969 Honda CB754, a classic bike known for its power and sleek design. In one of the film's most memorable sequences, the Terminator pursues Sarah Connor and Kyle Reese through the streets of Los Angeles, wielding an Uzi and performing tight turns. Schwarzenegger reportedly trained for weeks with stunt riders to learn how to ride the motorcycle and execute stunts, including reloading a shotgun one-handed while in motion. This training was critical, as the chase scene required precise control and timing to maintain the film's intense pace. According to an interview with Schwarzenegger's stuntman, Peter Kent, on theterminatorfans.com, the production team was committed to authenticity, and Schwarzenegger's willingness to perform his own stunts was a key factor in achieving this.